Oh, it's a fucking another Mad Sea Monday. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wish it was Sunday. A fucking Sunday. Hi guys, it's me, Matty. Hope you're well. Well, I'm feeling very hungover today. Feeling very tired. But I have made a commitment to being here every single week. So, there we go. Here I am. Went out in Leeds yesterday. And needless to say, we got very drunk. But we were at one point we were at a bar in Revolution, and me and a friend of mine, Amy, we were singing, just being silly. And the bar staff were like, "Shh, can you not do that, please? Can you not? Can you?" We're like, "Sorry, what you on about?" And they said, "Can you stop singing?" And we're like, "Singing? What's singing got to do with anything?" Anyway, I don't think I'll be going out for a while. House parties are better than bars nowadays. Anyway, long may it continue. So sometimes we will look at successful people, and we think that it's just all the successful people are gifted, and I'm just not gifted. And really, what that is a cop out, because what we're doing when we think that only successful people or only gifted people become successful is we're removing any responsibility for ourselves. Becoming successful, as I'm finding out, is very, very, very fucking hard. And it's much easier to just not do anything, because even when we don't do anything, we have everything that we need, really. We've still got a roof over his head, we've still got food in the cupboards, we've still got a TV to distract us, so it's easier to just think, it's just gifted people are successful. I'm not one of those kind of people. And what it really is it's mental laziness and apathy. And mental laziness and apathy, basically just mental laziness full stop, is the main reason I would say why people don't get to where they would like to be in life. Because getting to where you want to be in life is fucking difficult, right? And what you tend to find, or from what I can see from where I'm standing, is often the cleverest people, the most gifted people, especially the most intelligent ones when we're at school, they end up in the best jobs. But the problem with being in the best jobs is there's only a finite amount of them, and they end up fighting and they end up fighting over positions, and it becomes a status thing. Whereas the people who weren't the cleverest at school end up being the ones who own the business, who employ the clever people, if that makes sense. All of the I would say 90% of the business owners that I know definitely weren't anything like the cleverest people at school. But what they did have is hunger. What they did have is desire. And really that is all you need. Desire is the fuel that gets you to where you want to be. Not intelligence, not that the gift. It's desire, full stop. And whilst I'm at it, ambition. If you're someone who's ambitious but you daren't share your ambitions with people because you feel like you might get cut down, just keep sharing them, because I'm telling you now, ambition is good. And if what my advice is to do is to get around other ambitious people, because what they do is that you'll find that the conversation changes. There's no bitching that goes on. They'll lift you up, they give each other advice. Look, it's just get around other ambitious people. Just trust me, the conversation changes. Avoid people, avoid apathy, avoid cynical, apathetic, is that even a word? Avoid the cynical people, avoid people with apathy. Typically, people are lazy. Human beings, we're lazy thinkers. And if you're a lazy thinker and somebody's doing something a little bit out there and going for it and making a thing of going for it and letting people know they're going for it, a cynical and apathetic person will feel threatened. But do you know what? Fuck those lazy thinking fucks. Fuck them. If they want to sit there being cynical and bitching about you because you're trying to make moves, let them. But trust me, this is just a natural part of the process. Look, the goal for all of us is contentment, because happiness, pure joy, is not easy to just constantly have all the time. If we could find a goal where we were constantly always happy and joyous, we'd be having a constant orgasm forever, literally every single second, and that's just not realistic. So what we have to get is contentment. Contentment comes through growth and progress. Personal growth and a little bit of progress will give us contentment. And look, every single one of us, it's a psychological thing. We all have to go through. Every single one of us, you watching this, me saying this, my kids in the other rooms, every single one of us has to go through what's called the hero's journey. And it's a psychological thing. And there's an author called Joseph Campbell who's written a book called The Hero with 1,000 Faces. And if you want a free copy of that book, I'll send you it. Just jump into my DMs. I'll send you the book, Hero with 1,000 Faces. But what it is about, it's all the ancient myths and legends and stories throughout history, from all the religions, from all of the, from the Greeks to Africans to everything, all of the old fables. And what they are is they're metaphors that represent the human condition. Okay, so all of the old stories that were here, they weren't actual gods. That particular story, whichever story or fable it is, represents a part of our psyche and our makeup, who we are as people. And who you are right now, the person that you are, or the person that I am right now, to put it simply, is not good enough to get to the level in which I want to be at. So therefore, I have to die and be born again as that person. I have to level up. I have to, and to put it in the terms like a metaphor, like what Joseph Campbell says in the book, I have to slay the dragon if I want to get to that gold, or if I want to rescue that princess. I need to level up. But my dragon might be different to your dragon. You've got to go into the belly of the beast, like in Moby Dick. You go to you need to face the Minotaur at the centre of the maze. Everyone's Minotaur is slightly different. It's your demon. You have to slay the demon. You have to face the demon in order for you to level up and go beyond who you was, be born again, so you can get the thing that you want. When they're in the garbage dump on the Death Star in Star Wars, they're right in the belly of the beast, and they come out of that. They get thrown into this journey, and they come out of it the other side, and they end up saving the universe. But the person that they was at the beginning would never have been able to save the universe. They had to pass through the belly of the beast in order to become the person. Am I making sense? The Hero with 1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell. If you want the book, I'll give you a free copy, no problem. But the way that we face, the way that we level up, the way that we face the beast, the way that we can slay the dragon, is through persistence and commitment to the goal that we've set. And everyone's goal is different. And if you don't have a goal, you need to get a goal, because otherwise you just drift throughout life. And then you definitely will become apathetic and cynical. And you've got to go beyond your dragon and come out of the other end. Now, look, humans, we need symbology. We need symbology to make tangible the intangible. Okay, so for example, like this is one thing that religion gets so well. Religion nails ceremony. It nails symbology. And an example is a honeymoon. A honeymoon is something when a man and a wife get married, they make a public declaration in front of everyone. They go away for a few days, and then the man and the woman come back. They go away as kids, and they come back as adults. They've gone. Their old self has died, and they're reborn as a new couple, as a wedded couple. That's what the honeymoon signifies. There's loads of initiation tests that you see for men. You leave the boy behind to become a man. It's an initiation. It's a symbol, and any growth and any growth is going to require a new you. But here's the best thing about it: when you set on this path, you stop thinking about other people's opinions, other people's business, other people's timeline. None of that matters, because you just don't have the focus to give anyone else, because you're too focused on you, you're too focused on your own circle of influence. Therefore, no one else's shit matters to you whatsoever, and it's really liberating place to be. The gifted people, look, it'd be great if we're all gifted. I'm not a gifted person in anything, literally not gifted in one single thing, right? But But here's the problem with being gifted. They can be oblivious that they're even gifted. They don't know what it's like to not be gifted. And then even a gifted person can fall into apathy. And it can ruin a gifted person as well. We all know people who are so gifted, and what have they got to show for themselves now? Nothing, because they're so used to being gifted, but they just didn't have the perseverance and the commitment to go through to the next level. So there's a story, it reminds me of this, I think it's a Jamaican fable called How's the Water, right? I really recommend, Google it. It's a short story, it's really good. But there's two young fish are swimming along, and an older fish passes in the other direction, and the old fish says to the young fish, he says, "Morning, boys," and they say, "Morning." He goes, and he says, "How's the water?" And they both carry on swimming. And then one of the young fish says to the other fish, "What the hell is water?" And they don't know they're in it. The fish know that they're in the water last. They're the last to find out they're in the water. And a gifted person is the young fish in that story. And it's okay to be the old fish. It's okay to know that you're not good enough, because you can set a goal to get better. Think of someone like Cristiano Ronaldo or Beyonce Knowles. Now, they're examples of someone who's gifted and hungry. If you can be gifted and hungry and be willing to work that hard, then you become a real legend. But you know what? We might not all be good enough to be that person. But do you know what's good enough for me? Growth and progress. Growth and progress is enough to give you a happy life. I can absolutely guarantee you. The quality of the journey to the goal has to be more important than achieving the goal, because we spend most of our time in the path towards the goal. So the advantage of being average is that you can set a goal and always grow. You can always grow, and it's your choice. Desire is a choice. Anyway, thanks for listening. I love you, and I'll see you later on. Bye.